Hello, everybody. Laura back again. It's December 26th, and I've already said happy birthday to my sibling. And I've been working on my Lumen shawl. This is my lifeline. It's way far back there, but uh, I've got the hang of this particular stitch, so I'm not worried. I did have what I thought was a mistake a couple rows ago, but um, it wasn't really a mistake. Hi, Sue. Thanks for coming. So I'm just working on this, and I was looking into some other information about something. I can't keep them together. Uh, and excuse me, I got my snack ready. I had a really good Christmas. I mean, in the end, I had a really good Christmas. Way better than I thought it would be. So I'm just working on a knit row so I can knit every stitch without messing up, hopefully. I still have to look at what I'm doing though. Hello, Samantha. Oh, good. You got your sister's package. Yay. That's awesome. And full of goodies, wasn't it? As well as maybe a Christmas present. Ugh, excuse me. Mm. Well, I decided not to brave the weather and the ice, although it looks like it might be more slushy now. It's finally melting off my window screen. I don't even know what today's temperature is. So let's see. It's 30 degrees out. It feels like 25. It's supposed to hit 32. According to this, we either already hit 32 or we won't hit 32. But yeah, I chose not to brave the ice. And it looks like a lot of the sidewalks have been scooped or snow blown. Although I don't see how you could snow blow that. It was too icy. She sent me so much diet ruining items. It's what I figured. That's what sisters are for, you know. Sisters, friends, spouses, not exes, though. That doesn't work. So I'm just sitting here knitting. I'm on a knit row, knit every stitch row, round, excuse me. It is a circle. Eh, I'm sorry. I took my pill 2 hours ago, and here I am yawning my head off. It's the way it goes. It's usually about 2 hours before it starts hitting me really hard, except when I take two at night to try and get more sleep. I also got two new charms for my Pandora bracelet. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Very nice. Well, at least I know that the ice and the snow and whatnot haven't ruined my internet connection, which has just been upgraded. Excuse me, not by me, but by the company. They said they noticed that my uh, internet wasn't coming through as fast as it was supposed to be. So they sent a technician over, and I told him, yeah, that time of day works. And he puts this little thing on the back of my modem, and it has made my internet run even better. So at least I know that that wasn't damaged. Hello, Veronica. Thanks for coming. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for coming. I'm just sitting here knitting on the Lumen. It looks like a hat instead of a shawl just because of the way it puffs on the knitting needle. Oh, wait, I can't put it over my horn. Excuse me. I'm on a knit round, so I can just sit here and knit every stitch. Every now and then I have to look down, make sure I'm doing it right and haven't dropped the yarn over. But it's working. I'm almost to the end of my first skein of this gorgeous yarn, and this is wool. I decided something of the lumen's quality needed to be done to make it an heirloom. Even if my children don't choose to keep it, it'll be an heirloom for somebody else, right? Yes, that would actually be a great prayer. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you set it if you put it on a plate, it would give it the edge all the way around. I have very slow internet, but then again, I get free internet. Yep, I know. My I got on the ACP and I managed to bring my internet down. Um, I still have my phone. I'm hoping that I don't have to go on the free phone, but I still have my phone. I got it down to $25.15 a month. So I got that accomplished. I told somebody, I don't remember which agent or which company I was on the phone with, and I said, yeah, I've got to try and get my bills in line with my income. I didn't bother to tell them my income was that big. Just that I'm trying to get my bills down as low as I can get them. I might have to actually call my internet company and say, yeah, okay, can I lower my speed because this is not, I can't keep paying this. I mean, it's a really good amount, but still, it's still almost $50 instead of almost 80. I've been working on the butterfly shawl this morning and a little cross stitch. I haven't worked on my cross stitch in a little while. I did some last week, but I haven't done any since then. And the butterfly shawl, I think you sent me that link. And I've also found a couple shawls, free shawls, all free crochet that I'm actually thinking about doing. We'll see. I wanted to work on this one, and I've got a couple of other shawls. No, it's the one. Yeah, they are shawls going that I'm gonna try and get one of those finished. Getting close on one of them. And then I've just got a bunch of stuff I need to sew in ends, or I need to see if the wool's been compromised by the bugs, like my hat. I found out my hat had bug bites in it. Moth moth holes, as we used to call them when I was growing up. Yeah, my internet just went out for a second. So now I can see that my internet isn't as good as I thought it was. There, it's going back up. So yeah, I mean, even the ice and snow has affected even my internet in the end. a little bit. It's probably dragging down some wires somewhere because it's so heavy. I mean, my window screens are uh still have ice on them, but at least I can see down into the parking lot. I couldn't see down into the parking lot very well yesterday. I'm close to finishing the first sleeve on the vintage knit sweater. Very good. Very good. I got both the sleeves done for the Centro. I just haven't, it's taking a little more brain power than I've got right now to try and figure out how far do I want to make the side seam because I got to leave the hole for to sew the sleeve on. Well, I'm crocheting it all together, but that's okay. I didn't want to sew it because I knew that there were places where I would have to pick up more yarn because I have spots where the edges aren't very straight, so it like dips down. It has a big hole in there, so I was going to have to dip down and pick up that little bit. So doing the crocheting has actually, made it look more even versus sewing it. So, and plus I decided to do it the way the gal who inspired me to do it in the first place. I was 5 years old in 1975. Yeah, I was 10. The gal who inspired me, she's also got a YouTube channel. She inspired me to do the sweater. She was crocheting it together because she thought it would be faster. I wasn't born until '84. I was in college in my second year, the size of a 2-year old. Yeah, you were definitely a small baby. You're definitely a small person. Oh, Sue. Okay, I am at the end of my knit every stitch. So I got to put my needle tips on so that I don't lose any stitches. And I got to mark. I got to mark that I got that one done. And the next one is the fun row. Knit two, yarn over, knit two together. I know some of you do not understand about knitting. I stopped growing in 1984. Oh, but excuse me. It is something I know how to do, and I do enjoy it. I'm glad I took time off from it, but I still do enjoy it. It's not something that I push myself to get finished. I just push myself to do it. And when my fingers can't take it anymore, or my eyes can't take it anymore, then I put it aside and pick up something else. I love the people. I do. I love the people who uh, can only do one thing at a time. I totally get that. I wish that was me. It's not. I have to have more. I have to have more to do. If I could get it down to 3 projects, it'd be one cross stitch or embroidery. Um, okay, 4 projects: one cross stitch or embroidery, one crochet, one knitting, and one sewing. That's what I would try to get down to if I could do it. And maybe I will be able to do it. Okay, and maybe one knitting machine, so make it 5 things. See, and that's the way I am. Uh, it's I can't. I really I can't control it because if you want to talk about what are my creative outlets, well, puzzles go. I've got a puzzle going. I've got my painting, watercolor painting supplies. I've got my coloring books and my pens. I always have a million whips going to laugh out loud. I still beat you though. When we did that, I had what 89 or something like that, 91. But yes, I know some people get what I'm saying and other people just shake their heads. No, no, one at a time. And I'm like, well, that's great. You, go right ahead. Do your one at a time. If too many things drives your brain crazy, that's okay. We get it. I get it. We're not the same. The fact that we love to knit, crochet, yarn, that's what brings us together. Multitasking at its best. The problem is my brain multitasks better than my hands, faster. So my brain's like, ooh, let's try this. Ooh, let's try that. And my hands are going, wait a minute, I can't catch up. I can only do so much at a time. Oh, anyway. Uh, I got a bottle of sparkling blush with apple juice with cherry in it for Christmas yesterday. And I got a 2 terabyte hard drive. I had asked my husband, what would be better. I wanted to get a two. I wanted to get a 2 terabyte, but I could only find the hard drives low enough price, and he told me to get a solid state, an SSD instead of an HDD, right? So what do I get for Christmas but a 2 terabyte HDD? Well, I already bought myself a 1 terabyte SSD based on what he had told me. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I'll use it. I'll fill it all up with videos and pictures and music. Yeah, I'll fill it all up. I'm not worried. I told him thank you. And it's like, well, it's not quite what you told me to get for myself, but okay, you paid for it. I'm gonna just say thank you. I accept it. So I just thought that was interesting. And yes, if he watches this, he gets to hear me say that. So you know what? It is what it is. I'm past him watching. I'm past him and her pushing me to get. Yep, laugh out loud. I lost a bunch thanks to the moving company, but don't worry, I started more. Yeah, I know, sweetie. And you got to take your time getting back into something that hurts because of what somebody else did to you on purpose. That's just not fair. So anyway, I'm past them pushing me. Uh, I live by myself now. The only one who pushes me is my cat. She comes out of hiding and says, "Mom, I need to be petted, and I think I might need some food too." Or she does her business on the bathroom floor instead of in the litter box, and I go, "Oh, I guess I haven't cleaned out the litter box enough for you, huh?" Because there are days when I'm just so focused on what I'm doing for me that I forget completely to clean out the litter box. You know, it just is. It's like, oh, okay, guess I better do my job. The litter box, clean the floor, where she doesn't pee on the floor, but she does poop on it when I forget to clean out the litter box for her. You already said hi to me, Samantha. I think I said hi to you, but we were having some internet issues. Oh, well, hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming. Michelle crochets in Kansas. I am knitting right now. I have been since Friday. I've worked a little bit on a crochet project when my hands just couldn't take the wool anymore. Then I realized, well, if I put lotion on my hands will deal with the wool better. It won't hurt and scratch and dry out my skin as badly. And I've been doing great since then. Then I'm trying to remember to put lotion on. Are you sending me the stitch markers, sweetie? I haven't got them made yet. I'm sorry. I will be sending them as soon as I get them built. I just haven't got them built yet. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, I have a lot going on, Samantha. But yes, as soon as I get them built, I will get them sent to you. I will let you know. Don't I have your email? I'm sure I do. I just, yeah, I'm sorry. I got, it took me a few days after the party to actually get my mind back on gear on that because I had other things going on that I had to deal with paperwork wise. So I thought I did. Yeah, I thought so. I know I have your address. I know so that means I have your email. So yes, I will let you know when I actually do get that sent out. I just haven't gotten to it. I need to clean up my space in order to do the creating process. And oh, I suppose I could take the computer and stick it down there, and that would give me just enough space to work on it. So I'll get to it soon. I just didn't get it done yet. I'm sorry. You know, if you want, I won't do Christmas themed. I'll do winter themed instead. I think I have a really couple of really cool snowflake. I don't know if they're identical though. I don't know if, you know, if you don't mind wearing them as if you want to wear them as earrings, they might not be exactly identical, but I think that that would probably be a good idea. Instead of I think angels and candles, and I don't remember what else I had. Maybe yeah, that's crosses and that kind of stuff. Winter theme, yeah, okay. I kind of figured that would work. I know I've got some snowflakes. They're so cute. So let's see, what else was I thinking before I got sidetracked? That's okay, not nobody's fault. I try to do both, but I lost what I was talking about before I read the before I can't even think of what should I say. The chat. There we go. The messages. The chat. Um, yeah, I'll get to that probably today since I'm not going anywhere. I do need to go down and check my mail. I got some size 50 crochet thread. It will be the smallest thread I've ever crocheted with. Wow, yeah, I think the smallest I have is 30. But yeah, are you ready for this? I've actually been thinking I'm enjoying knitting so much. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Samantha. I'm enjoying knitting so much that I'm like, ooh, I know that I have smaller knitting needles. Maybe I could knit some doilies. I'm like, where did this come from? But I'm like, the other half of me's going, ooh, I like this idea. Yeah, let's see what else we can do. And I'm like, where did this come from? But you know, I'm just enjoying knitting and it's peaceful and quiet. You know, keep the TV off when I'm doing the special rows. That's yeah, that's great, Samantha. I'm so glad to read that your audiology appointment went good. That's awesome. Um, I don't know how mine would go if I had to do it. Okay, knit two, yarn over, knit two together. So the that's what I was trying to say. The lace row, the lace rows, the row where I actually doing the extra stuff rather than just knitting, because between the lace rows is the knit rows. So I keep the music off. No, you know, nothing, no noise, and I'm literally saying out loud, knit two. So knit one, knit two, yarn over, knit two together. I'm knitting right now, sweetie. I have my regular crochet projects as well, but I'm knitting on the Lumen shawl. I'm knitting, and it's so pretty. It's so lacy. I can't wait to stretch this thing out and put the pins in. I'm gonna have to do it in quarters though. I'll do the middle first, and then I'll have to do it in quarters after that because I don't have enough. This thing's just gonna be amazing. It's I don't have enough squares to lay it out. But it's I'm almost to section E. I got 9 more rows, and then I'll hit section E. And section E, it goes from 192 stitches to 384 stitches. It's just gonna go poof. I can't wait to see it finished too. Beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to see it finished either. That's why I finally just put my mind to it and said, okay, if I'm going to be alone this weekend, if I'm going to be alone on Christmas, if I live alone, I need to set my mind to what makes me happy, what I enjoy. My YouTube channel, my crafting, yeah, a little bit of TV here and there, my puzzles when I'm in the mood. And that's actually it has to be when my back doesn't hurt too much because I'm always leaning over to to do the work. Even with the puzzle table that brings it up, I'm still leaning into it. I'm sitting in the chair and leaning, and that has to help my back. That helps my back. I mean, it prepares me. There's a bit of lace in the vintage sweater I'm making. I haven't done a lot of knitted lace, hoping it will get me prepared for my lumen. It is so much easier, at least so far, than I thought it would be. I just have to remember that I cannot do the lace rows with music on because my brain starts to follow. There goes my internet again. The cat is doing good. She interrupts me when I'm focusing on things. She says, "Hey, I need to be petted. I need to be involved." Or, "Oh, you forgot to feed me. You've been living alone since 2017." I'm sorry, Sue. I don't know what to say. But you know, I actually don't mind it in so many ways. It's like I'm looking after myself and the cat. That's it. I do need to get some boxes out of my apartment, the empty boxes. And I do need to go through some boxes and maybe get rid of some stuff. Uh, yeah, it's hard for me to throw stuff away because I am one of those nostalgic people. I love having my grandmother's old cedar chest. I love having my uncle's china, which you can't see. It's over further than this thing. I love having my other grandmother's china hutch. So it's hard for me to throw things away that help me remember, especially now that my memory is tanking. Things that help me remember. Hello, Lynette. Thank you for coming. Um, at this point, I'm happy just the way things are. It is what it is. I spent most of my marriage with an absentee husband. Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. Um, at this point, I'm happy just being me and my cat. Do I want another relationship? Well, I'm still a people person and I'm a touch. And every time I think about it, I almost cry because it's been 2 weeks tomorrow since I got a hug from my friend, my best friend here in town. And I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to notice, hey, something's missing here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it another 2 weeks. I think I may have to go down the hall with my friend Shelly and say, I need a hug. The Navy will do that. Yeah, my in-laws. Yep, yep. I understand. I mean, not from personal experience, but I understand from what I've heard of other people and his family. A lot of people were in the armed forces, so I get that. Oh man, I'm getting thirsty. So yeah, I had a good Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to want another relationship that goes. Well, yeah, I don't think I'll ever want to get married again, but that's beside the point. I don't know if I'm ever going to want another relationship, love relationship. But um, that's one of those things that I can't control either. Okay, now that I'm crying, I was trying to avoid that. I had a really good day yesterday. Watched a couple of Christmas movies, and I always cry at the ends of those. So cried at the ends of the Christmas movies, and spent some time with my new friend, and that was good. Helped me out of being alone on Christmas Day. We never know what life has in store for us exactly. Um, why am I crying? Um, oh, because I'm in touch, and I haven't gotten a hug in 2 weeks, and I miss that. But when I look back, I know that I haven't had that for a while. Oh, that's right. Happy Boxing Day. I knew that was today because we talked about that on Sunday. Oh, so my time's up. Thank you for showing up, those that came. I really appreciate that. The rest of you, happy watching and replay. um, I will be here Friday. So Friday is the last Friday night, Friday late night live, however I phrased it. The hubby is what the hubby is. The hubby is, yeah, the hubby is what the hubby is. And so yeah, I'll be here Friday. Be working on my lumen probably because I want to get it done. I mean, I want to see it. I want to feel it. I want to be able to put it on my chair and put it around my shoulders. And so I'll be here Friday, and then of course I'll be here Sunday, which would be New Year's Eve, 8 o'clock. I don't expect to see a lot of people, and that's okay. But I'm going to come on and talk for as long as I feel I can talk. If I'm talking to myself, then it won't be very long. So anyway, I love you all. Be safe. I'll see you Friday. Bye.